Hey everyone, this is Jill Celeste from Celeste University, and welcome to this week's marketing lesson. We are in the middle of a three-part series about the three biggest marketing problems to fix right now. Last week in my blog post, I talked about fixing our first big problem, which was not knowing your ideal client. So now that you have a better idea of who your ideal client is, it's time to tackle the next problem, which is about not marketing where your ideal client hangs out. So if you can address this problem, you will get amazing marketing results. So you ready to learn more? Here we go. Have you ever heard of the expression, fish where the fish are? This means you want to cast your line where your ideal clients are hanging out. So for many entrepreneurs, what they do is they cast their line where their ideal clients are not hanging out, and then they kind of wonder why their marketing isn't working. So here's the thing. Don't assume you know where your ideal clients are hanging out. I want you to ask them. So on the next slide to help you, I have compiled a list of 19 places to find your ideal clients. Now, please note that some of these options may not be available right now because of COVID-19, but I still wanted you to be aware of them in case things begin to open up even more. Here's the thing. I want you to understand where your ideal client is hanging out and then be a fixture in those places frequented by your ideal client. So let's take a look at these 19 places. I'm going to go through each one individually. So the first one is networking events. So networking is a great way to increase your visibility in front of your ideal clients. In addition to the networking groups you may already belong to, try new networking groups, especially ones outside of your city. Heading to another metropolitan area will open up more doors for you. And don't forget about virtual networking, where you connect to people through Zoom. This is another great place to meet entrepreneurs from around the world. Number 2 are speaking gigs. So whether you're speaking at a conference or at a local networking group, you are putting yourself in front of people who may be your ideal clients. Hand in hand with that, you are sharing your expertise, which will increase your know, like, and trust factor. The third place to go, conferences. Now, I love attending conferences because it's a great way to combine learning and networking. And you could participate in conferences as an audience member, you could be there as a speaker, or you could be a vendor. Right now, I know conferences are going on, but hopefully they'll be back, and many are doing virtual options. So be sure to figure out which conferences are frequented by your ideal clients, and then go there. The fourth option are workshops. Now, I define a workshop as a half or full day interactive class. Again, this could be in person or virtually. You can host your own workshop or attend someone else's. Either way, you're mixing and mingling with your ideal clients. Just like with conferences, find out which workshops your ideal clients like to go to. Number 5 are classes. Now, classes are shorter learning opportunities, usually about an hour or two in length. And just like with workshops, you can host your own or you can attend someone else's. And again, these could be virtual or in person. Either way, be a fixture there as well. Number 6, webinars. Hosting a webinar is a great way to share your expertise and build your email list. Additionally, when you have the right offer at the end of your webinar, you can convert your webinar participants into clients. Number 7, online academies. So online academies are programs offered by mentors who gather like-minded people to learn from whatever it is they're teaching. Now, I'm not recommending you join an online academy to poach clients. That's not ethical, of course. But think about how you can complement what the mentor is teaching. So for example, if this is an online academy for female business owners and you're a copywriter, joining the academy could connect you with your ideal clients without competing with the mentor, because the mentor doesn't offer copywriting services. Again, another great place to find ideal clients. Number 8, Eventbrite, as well as number 9, Meetup. Again, these are websites where you search for events. You're looking for conferences, retreats, workshops, classes, networking events. Go there to find out what events are being hosted near you. Again, once things open up, both of these websites, Eventbrite and Meetup, are great places to find events where your ideal clients could be hanging out. Number 10, book signings. If you authored a book, You should host book signings at local bookstores and libraries. This is a great way to meet your ideal clients. And if your ideal clients read a particular author, be sure to attend that author's book signings too. Number 11 are storefronts. If you sell a product, having a brick and mortar storefront may be a great place for you. However, it could be cost prohibitive. If that's the case, check out how you can display your products in another person's store or location. So for example, if you make jewelry, can you display it at a local spa or hair salon? And then hand in hand with that is the 12th place, which is online storefronts. Don't forget the power of online storefronts, which includes your own online store, as well as leveraging other people's websites, such as Etsy. Consider also posting your products on a referral partner's website. So for example, if you sell candles, can you sell your product on a local florist website? The 13th opportunity is dealing with vendor opportunities, setting up a table as a vendor at an industry expo, trade show, conference, or even a community event. These are all great ways to meet your ideal clients. So I would start out with a small event first and see how it goes. You want to make sure you have a really attractive table, and you want to get ready to build relationships right there from your table. Number 14 are sponsorships. This is another great way to get in front of your ideal clients. But be sure to research which events your ideal clients attend so that you are, again, fishing where the fish are. So for example, if you're a chiropractor, sponsoring your local high school football team might be more beneficial than sponsoring a table at a local church event, for example. Number 15, Facebook groups. Yes, Facebook groups are fantastic gathering places. Now, depending on the amount of time you have, you can host your own Facebook group, or you can be a fixture in someone else's group. You just want to be helpful. You want to show value in all of your interactions. And that way you will be seen as an expert by your ideal clients, which will help you attract them. Hand in hand with that is the 16th place, social media. Yes, you can find your clients on social media. The first step is to only use social media sites that are frequented by your ideal client. If your ideal client is not on Pinterest, then don't spend time on Pinterest, for example. Once you decide what social media sites you want to use for marketing, be a fixture on that social media site and be sure to use all of its features. Okay, we're almost finished with this list. Number 17 is the inbox. You can find clients through their inboxes, especially through effective email marketing. It's true when they say that the money is in the list. That's because people make purchasing decisions through email. So start building your list through effective lead magnets. Send your subscribers high quality content and sprinkle in offers to buy. Number 18 is the mailbox. Direct mail and snail mail are still working for marketing now more than ever. I especially love sending personal correspondence through the mail because it's so novel nowadays. We don't get that so much. Remember this, snail mail has a 100% open rate, which you cannot say about email. And finally, your website. This is certainly a great place to find your ideal clients, and keep your website super simple. You can have information about you, who you help, as well as your information about your programs and services. What's really important is that each page of your website have a specific call to action on it. Don't make people guess what to do next. So as you can see from this list, you have a lot of options. Even during the age of COVID, there's a lot of different places you can go to find your ideal client. This is not intended to be a comprehensive list, of course, but my hope is that you will pick out a couple of these places and get started. Keep track of your return on investment and remember to be patient. This does take time. So you have 2 marketing assignments that I'd like for you to complete. Number 1, ask your ideal clients where they hang out. Use this list of 19 places as a guide. And number 2, figure out how you can hang out in those places too. I want you to become a fixture there. Next week's blog post, we will finish up this 3-part series and I'll outline the 3rd biggest marketing mistake and how to fix it. So I will see you then. Remember to stay in faith, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.